Hello and welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Master System. I'm redoing this game as I've discovered how to get more score on it. If you remember in the original videos, in Act 1 of Green Hill Zone, I lost a life after getting the life monitor and 100 rings. That was so I could rush through the act, do it in under 30 seconds to get 30,000 time bonus, and be able to pick up the life and get over 50 rings so I could get to the special stage. I've discovered through Sega8bit.com that if you avoid losing a life in the whole game, you get an extra 100,000 point bonus, and obviously I didn't get that in the original version of this video because I lost a life in the first act, even though I did it on purpose. And also, if you manage to get that as well as all the other bonuses that I got, you also get another 200,000 points, totaling the special bonus at the end of the game up to 500,000 points. I only got 200,000 points, and that's because you get 50,000 points for getting all 6 emeralds. You get 50,000 points for getting all of the 1-up monitors. You get 50,000 points for playing all the bonus stages. You get another 50,000 points for completing the bonus stages, all of them. You get 100,000 points for not losing a life, and if you get all of them, all 300,000 points, then you get another 200,000 points. I only got 200,000 points because I didn't do the not losing a life one, and I forfeited the extra 200,000 points. It is possible through a lot of practice to be able to rush through the first act, get the 1-up monitor and get over 50 rings and do it in under 29 seconds without having to lose a life. It's just a little bit harder. That's why in the original video I did lose a life, because it just makes it easier. It gives you a little bit more time. I didn't think it mattered that I lost a life, but it does matter. The best I've ever done is 63 rings and just 29 seconds and the 1-up monitor. I can't be bothered to rush through this really quickly because it took me loads and loads of practice just to be able to do that, so I'm going to do this act normally. I'm just going to get the normal 10,000 point bonus for doing it in under a minute, and I'm going to get the 99 rings, and I'm going to get the 1-up monitor, and that's how I'm going to do this. I don't think 20,000 points is going to make much difference after I get the 500,000 point bonus. Yeah, I'm still going to keep the original videos up because, you know, just because it took me ages to do them, but I'm going to complete the whole game and hopefully get the 500,000 point special bonus. So yeah, that's that explained. Here we go. Okay, if you want 99 rings, you have to get all of them except 2, and obviously avoid the triangle of them. You don't need them at all. It's pretty easy to get under a minute if you get all the stuff. I can do it about 99% of the time. Yeah, I need that one. So in this one I'm not aiming for under 30 seconds at all, which means I'm going to get the arrow monitor because that's not a problem now. Though I do have to hurry up a bit, just a tad. Quick. I should do it quite easily. All of these. There we go, nice and easy. With 2 seconds to spare. I can usually do it faster than that, but I haven't done this in ages. Yeah, completely avoid the triangle of rings there. Like the original series, I'm going to split this up into 3 parts. The first 2 zones on part 1, next 2 zones on part 2, and the last 2 zones on part 3. So I'll be aiming for 99 rings in this as well. I can do the 30,000 point bonus on the first act. It's just not worth it because I have to. It takes me ages. I can do it about 1 out of 10 times. It's pretty tricky if you want all the stuff. If you want over 50 rings, the life, and under 30 seconds. Yeah, you need 73 rings for this room, as I explained in the original video. I had 74, so I missed one. Yes, even though I have less score than I had at this point in the game in the last video, I will have more eventually because I'll get the bonus. Oh, I've got them all. That's quite good. I can do that about 1 out of 5 times, I'd say. Remember, if you spin in the water, you go faster, so always spin through the water. Like that. And again. That's it. I always aim to do this act in under 1 minute 30, which is the 5,000 time bonus threshold. And the second special stage. Need 87 just before the last lot. Now there should be enough here. Yep. There we go. Come on. No. Getting a bit worried now. There we go. As always, I'll be aiming for 10,000 point time bonus on Act 3, which means I have to get Dr. Robotnik in the air. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Okay, here's Act 3. There we go, good. It's 10,000 points. If he comes back and reaches the second tree, when he comes back, that's the threshold of when you're allowed 10,000 points. That's how I always time it. Yeah, you can't get him the first time in the air, he's too high as I demonstrated. You can only get him in the air the second time he comes round. Okay, here's Bridge Zone Act 1. Annoyingly, this act seems to... yeah, that glitch sometimes happens. Annoyingly, the act seems to slow down. The game slows down when there's a buzz bomber around. It's pretty annoying. Oh, I missed him. That doesn't matter. I usually do this in under a minute. Yeah, when you kill the Yadrins, sometimes when you spin into them, sometimes they hurt you anyway. I don't know what causes it. That's it, one more. Use this, there we go. 2 rings, there we go, and we're done. If you want 99 rings on this one, you have to get 75 before the last room, because there are 24 in there. And then you can, if you get too many, you can work out how many you need to leave. Okay. Don't bother with the glitch on that one; it takes too much time. So just, yeah, you can sometimes glitch through the bottom of the continue monitor. It wastes time doing it. And likewise with this one, don't bother trying to glitch your way through. Just hurry up with it. Right, looks like we need to leave 3. That's it, good. Because we had 78 and we need 75, so I left 3. That's it. Okay, now Act 2 of Bridge. Act 2 of Bridge. Yeah, you can get 3,000 point time bonus if you let the screen push you onto the bonus panel. I tend only to get the glitch for the Yadrins. If you spin into them, they still hurt you. If I do it really quickly, if I do it slowly, it tends not to happen. Game always slows down here because of the buzz bomber, I think. It's close. I got one too many. I have to avoid one. It's easier said than done. That's it. Right, now to get the 3,000, just don't hug the edge of the screen, just stay about there. That's it, and jump just as the screen moves, and you'll be pushed onto the bonus panel. 1 minute 59 is just the limit for 3,000. 2 minutes is 1,000. Right, and to get 9,000 on the not 9,000, 99 rings on this one is a little bit tricky. You need about 89. I think it's 89 rings just before the last drop, but it is awkward. I usually just attempt just to get as many as possible, but without going over. You don't want to go over. Yeah, I won't risk going over, I'll just get these ones. I'll bend round a bit, that's it, yeah, 97. That's a pretty good score actually, I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah, if you manage to get 89 before the last drop and don't move on the last drop, you should get 99 or something like that. Maybe it's 87, I can't remember. Alright, anyway, here's the second boss. Okay, if you want 10,000 points, you have to get him in this pattern, 3-3-2 or 4-4. That's it. I always do the 4-4 because I'm hardcore like that. That's it. You can just get him before when he goes under. But if you don't want to risk the 4-4, you can do 3-3-2 and that will get you 10,000. Anything more than 3-3-2, like 2-2-2-2, that won't get you 10,000. Especially if you go back for the life. Right, here's Jungle Zone, which I will do in part 2. So thank you for watching part 1 of my redo of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on the Master System. Part 2, I'll be doing Jungle Zone and Labyrinth Zone. Thanks again, and bye bye.